In this tutorial, we will look at using the Immersive Reader in the Microsoft Edge browser. So before we get started, I'd like to recommend that you download the new Microsoft Edge browser. To do this, simply search for Download Microsoft Edge, and you can click Download New Microsoft Edge Browser. Once here, you will see a button to download the browser for your device. If this is not your device, you can click the drop down and select the device you need it for. All right, once it is installed, you're ready to go. Now, let's see how to use Immersive Reader. So I'm going to go over to this tab where I have an article. And as you can see, there's a lot of noise. There's advertisements, there's videos, and just a bunch of noise that gets in the way of my article. All I want to do is read the text. This is where Immersive Reader comes into play. So I can go up here in my address bar at the top. You'll see this little icon. This is your Immersive Reader icon. It's a book with a small speaker. Now, the caveat here is it is not available for every single site you go to, because not all websites are compatible with Immersive Reader. So just keep that in mind. If you don't see it, it just means that site is not compatible. This site happens to be. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the icon, and voila, all the noise is taken away. All I have is my article text. And so I can read through this quickly and cleanly and get the information I need. Now, I want to call out that you'll also have a toolbar here at the top of the page where you have more settings. So let's take a look at text preferences. In here, I can decrease or increase the font size. I can also increase the spacing between each word. And I can change my page themes, which is essentially color contrast. So you can select the color contrast that's most comfortable for you. Okay, now we can also look at reading preferences. So this is our line focus tool. This is where we could focus on one line at a time, 3 lines at a time, or 5 as the text is read back to me. And then finally, grammar tools. And this is great for students who are learning English. They can show syllables in the words. They can show nouns within the text, verbs, and adjectives. Now, this is great. So I can read through this. I've got the fonts, suitable. I've got my contrast the way I want it. But what if I was a struggling reader, or maybe English is not my first language and I'd like to have this read back to me? Well, that is here as well. I'm going to go here to read aloud.
SpaceX sets countdown to its 8th Starlink launch for this weekend. SpaceX sets countdown
and
to
there we go. We can have it read back to us. But notice also, when I'm having it read back here, I have voice options. In here, I can increase or decrease the speed, and I can also choose a voice. So I have different male and female voices to choose from. All right. So I'm going to go with Microsoft Guy. Let's see what this sounds like.
Its 8th Starlink launch for this weekend. SpaceX will launch a rocket with another batch of 60 internet-supporting Starlink satellites this week.
All right, and there you go. That is how you use Immersive Reader in the new Microsoft Edge browser. Now, I do want to call out that Read Aloud is also built into the menu of your Microsoft Edge browser. So off to the right, you see the More drop-down. And in this menu, you can find Read Aloud. And this will work on any web page.
Also try download Microsoft Edge Legacy. Reinstall Microsoft Edge Windows 10.
So there you have it, Immersive Reader in Microsoft Edge.